Hi, Lena. Yeah, it's me, Sonia. Yeah, you better come over right now. Yeah, I think I have Morgellons.
Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Out There TV. Definitely not your evening news.
Hello everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight. An incredible show coming up. First time guest is Dr. Hildegard Staninger. Is that correct?
Yes, and she's talking about Morgellons. She's one of the foremost researchers on the syndrome. Dr. Hildegard Staninger is a doctor of integrative medicine and one of the leading international scientists in the field of industrial toxicology.
Wow, Dr. Staninger is also one of the few scientists actively investigating what's become known as Morgellons syndrome, and joins us tonight with some incredible findings.
Welcome, Dr. Staninger.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Thanks for joining us. Wow, what research you've done. Now, this is a first time for most of our viewers, so tell us, what exactly is this Morgellons problem?
The Morgellons problem is a syndrome, a disease that has specific things in common with all parties that are developing these symptoms. They have fibers that grow out of their body, and these fibers burn at 1,400 degrees or more, and they also have where it's either black, blue, or red, or even white fibers. They experience hair loss that is replaced by pseudo hair. They have fatigue and a number of what they call lesions, which has like a crust over it, or a pseudo skin, or some people call it a callus, where these fibers and other materials accumulate under the skin.
Doctor, we're just showing some photographs as you're speaking, and this thing is hideous. It looks really alien on the human body.
Well, it is a true foreign invader, meaning a foreign invader is something that comes into the body and is not recognized by the body and attacks the body's defense mechanism. And in this case, the materials which were identified at the end of the study, which was under Project FM, we found that it was made of a polyester, two-part polyester compound with other organic compounds, and it basically was like two plastic straws within itself.
Wow.
With a silicone head.
Okay, you had something on the website that was a golden head. What is that in relation to?
Now the golden head, which was identified in the very beginning, we went in stages. Let me just explain what the stages were. The first set of tests that were done, which were using toxicological pathology methods, which were done by a colleague of mine, Dr. Rahim Karju, and myself, and identified what was the physical nature of prepared slides that were sent to us by a person that was diagnosed with Morgellons, and also was sent to us by the hospital in New Hampshire. And that showed silicone present and also silica, crystals, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That was in phase 1. Phase 2 showed high-density polyethylene fiber and other compounds being present. And then phase 3, which was the combination of approximately 24 samples that were sent from around the world, and also the comparison to a chemtrail sample that was sent to us from Texas.
Wow.
And 2 of my patients and Dr. Spencer's patients that had Morgellons, and that showed that it matched to the chemtrail sample that was in Texas versus these other 2 people. One lived in Signal Hill and the other one lived in Long Beach.
So we're showing something that we learned from the website. These are fibers that came from a chemtrail sample. Now, how did that come to you? What did it look like when you saw it just with the naked eye?
Well, what it looked like was just like cotton candy, like just white cotton candy in a bag, and then also a twig was attached. Because the person who took the sample saw it falling from the sky and was able to gather it and date it when they gathered it and put it into proper Ziploc bags.
And then you had a patient, Lily, and we're showing something that showed on the website was a fiber from, I believe, her skin. And so the composition that we saw in that previous slide from the chemtrail is the same composition as this, then?
Yes, except it goes in stages. You'll see chemical analysis, which was done by scanning electron microscope techniques, which were done by Lambda Labs and MIT at Woodhull. Through our other lab, Applied Consumer Services. The thing is, which is important, is that as this material ages, other compounds are shown, because these compounds that were shown as metals are transitional metals that make a battery. Thus, the compounds use the cells to make its own battery, where they have a silicone or a gel in between the cells that allow it to be like suffocated or held within. Each one of the patients that Dr. Spencer and I have seen, that if they take a hair, which we thought was real hair versus pseudo hair, where it doesn't have a core in it, because human hair has a core in it, they can put their finger next to it without even touching it, just like say maybe 2 or 3 millimeters away from the hair, and the hair will start spinning, meaning there's some kind of charge within their own body.
of the most frustrating things someone in pain can hear from a doctor is that phrase, "it's all in your mind." And that's what a brand new federal study suggests about Morgellons, a condition affecting mostly middle-aged women who suffer from fatigue, sores, and that freakish sensation that tiny bugs are constantly crawling under their skin.
Well, Laura, the disease literally makes your skin feel like it's crawling, but here's the real scary part for us. Out of the entire country, the LA area has the highest percentage of cases.
Thousands of sufferers nationwide, but who seem concentrated in Texas, California, and Florida.
Report a higher than average number of patients who have these symptoms.
Just hearing their symptoms might make you feel sick.
The symptoms are very close to what's been reported, I think, generally. They typically describe a disturbing skin sensations such as itching or stinging or pins and needles. They have ulcers or a rash on their skin. Many of these are very difficult to heal. And they additionally, they report that they have foreign materials such as threads or fibers coming from beneath their skin.
Those who fear chemtrails could be secret biological or chemical testing on the public point to the 1977 Senate hearings in particular, which confirmed 239 populated areas had been contaminated with biological agents between 1949 and 1969.
Imagine your skin burning, itching, feeling crawly all over. Imagine having open sores on your face and body. And then imagine having string-like fibers coming out of your skin. That's exactly what Anne told us was happening to her.
I feel like bugs are inside of me. It feels like something's actually biting my eye. There's pinprick sensations on your skin. You get really itchy. It's totally like a bad science fiction story. It's like pure evil, I swear.